Well, revolting situation. The tamping along here, everything was going fine, and this workhead will not come up. The other ones come up. Here, push that up, and that brings your workheads up. There are lift cylinders. You see that yellow cylinder right there? That goes down into that. Let's see, right in here. This is the lift cylinder. Sorry about that. Get back focused. Goes down into there, down to a pin down below. That lift cylinder, the shaft on it broke completely in half. So it won't come up. How about that? Revolting situation. All right, I can't move. I cannot get it up. Called in the office and told him to come out here. Bridge 10's about half a mile. Well, yeah, almost a half a mile. Up around this curve, up around the next curve. We're on curve 45. And this is milepost 11.3. Anyway, they're gonna have to come into Bridge 10. There's an access road and try and drive down along here with the pickup truck. Told them to bring 2 come-alongs. We're gonna have to come along it up. It's happened. This has happened before, and have to come along it up. Pull it up until. Well, I think if you see those square holes in there, top of that. I think if we put a come-along around one of those in one of those square heads and hanging off that brace up there at the top, we'll be able to get it pulled up. I've got to at least get it come along up enough so the tools will clear the rail, because when I go back in, I'm going to have to go through a turnout, and there's going to be a closure rail in there, and so I'm going to have to clear that and the frog. So anyway, I suggested rather than the guys coming down along the edge out there, it's really growed up through there, and take a chance on busting up your pickup truck. The high rail truck is up above us. My buddy's up there with it. He's up there closer to Bridge 7. Like I said, Bridge 10's right up here. So I said, why don't you guys have him come down? They'll pick him up there at Bridge 10. They can high rail down. Get here quicker anyway, but safer, because I wouldn't want to drive over along that edge. That's really growed up. Can't see. So anyway, at least I'm sitting here. I gotta wait. I can't move. Okay, but at least my air conditioner's working. That's nice. So I guess this is going to be this afternoon's project. Put a new cylinder on. We do have 2. Actually, we have 2 extra lift cylinders. So that cylinder, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. But it's not like this. I was started out way down there, come up through here this morning, so it's not like this just happened. I'm out here first thing. I was way down there. Everything was fine. Didn't give me any indication at all that like it was wobbly or nothing. But that's railroading. Okay, well, the Calvary has arrived. The good thing is the prep plant is down, so I don't have a train sitting waiting to leave, because I can't move. So that's a good thing that the train is not running today, at least for now. They had a problem with the prep plant. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's I gotta get out there and help these guys. But at least I don't have a train breathing down my neck. That's a good thing. And I'll have to limp it back to the shop, so. Okay. All right. There goes my Calvary. And they got this come-alonged up there. Actually, they've got 2 come-alongs on it. So, that's great. Had to get it up high enough. I got to clear a self-guarded frog when I get back. We're going right into the shop and get this, get that cylinder changed out. Like I said, I have another one, so that's good. So that makes me feel a lot safer with 2 come-alongs on here instead of 1. All right, I'm heading back. Good morning. Thursday morning here. I can't remember if I told you, the number 1 locomotive got new trucks put under it during our recent vacation shutdown period. Those are the HTC trucks. EMD. Oh, we got a train in this morning, dumping it off, and right here at my starting time. It's a great way to start the shift off. I'm going over and do the pre-op on my Tamper, and in case you're wondering why that's not revving up, the train, there's a locomotive on the other end. The guy down there dumping is controlling that locomotive. The number 22 locomotive's on the other end of the train. That's what's pulling it down. He'll switch over to this one here once they get down about past the sand tower. But that's why that engine there is not revving up when he pushes. How about that? They like to switch over from one locomotive to the other. He can do that with his remote box, so that this one will be controlling it next when the train's about halfway dumped. If they get too far down, sometimes they lose and they're only running remote on one locomotive. Sometimes they will lose the signal. So anyway, they just see that locomotive is being pulled by the other locomotive. How about that? I don't know, we might get some rain today. We sure need it. It's been dry. All right. Railroad and stuff. So that's what I told you. You heard that locomotive rev up. They switched over from the number 22 locomotive to having number 1 locomotive control. So he's pushing it down with number 1 locomotive now, instead of being pulled by 22. And yes, operators do have the capability to run both locomotives. So they could have 22 pulling and number 1 pushing if they wanted to do that. Most of the guys just run single locomotive. With only 38 cars, that's pretty much all you need. But they do have the capability to run both locomotives at the same time off of that remote box. And it's kind of a help when you get icy rails. That's the biggest benefit to that, with us only having 38 cars to deal with. So there you go. More railroading stuff. He's coming down through there. He's on his dynamic braking, loaded train. That's curve 30. He's coming in too. Just knocking off the dynamics right there. And he's drifting. He'll start throttling up here real soon. Climb a 1 mile grade at 1.5% with loads. Cars are riding nice through that curve. A little bit of an air leak there. They'll find out when they dump the cars. Fix it. Probably a gasket between the air hoses. Easy fix. And the train unit coming up on throttle. There you go. Okay, I gotta get my Tamper out here and head out on track. Well, I got problems. It's tamping along and look what happened. This one's all right. Looks like it broke the bolts out. Bolts that hold these are sandwich mounts. And hold this basket up in here. So I had to get in here in the siding. I got a train just about ready to leave the harbor, come up through here, so I had to clear up for him. But I'll head back. These are the sandwich mounts. How about that? So these two bolts stayed in for this sandwich mount. This bolt and the one in there broke on that. That sandwich mount's still in pretty decent shape. This one busted out. Typically, the bolts don't break. This sandwich mount breaks when this one does. When this one breaks, puts double the pressure on this one, obviously. And typically, both of them break. I mean, this is not something that... I go through a lot of sandwich mounts, believe me. They're junk. They've been junk for a lot of years. A lot of years. I don't know where they're made at. I can't tell them. Harshco sells them. Nordco sells them. Get a lot of people that other Tamper operators have told me that sandwich mounts that you get anymore just don't last. They're rubber. They're rubber, see? Anyway, okay, I'll be heading back to the shop to get that fixed there this afternoon.